And we're live. Oh, this thing. Is that echoing? It is echoing. Why won't this thing let me turn it all the way off? Come on. The minute you go live, the minute you hook something up, it won't let you turn the sound off. It has to be on just a little bit, which causes feedback on the freaking iPad. Oh, what a freaking, you gotta, man. Anyway, hey, what's up? It's Monday. It is Monday, right? Holy crap. So, anyway, I was going to play Wind Some Filament, which I already know this works, but has a minor issue. If you saw on Twitter, it winds it up very nicely. Problem is, the minute you go and cut it, it unwinds it because it's coming off a much, much, much bigger spool. And the filament has memory. There you go. Now you can actually see when I make my little finger quotes. It won't let you mute it. That's my point. The minute you go on to a live stream and you're watching it, the iPad won't let you mute the speakers. You can mute the mic on it, but then I can't use this mic. It's still playing out of the speakers. You can bring it all the way down, and it won't let you shut the audio off because you're on a live stream for some freaking reason. You have to go into the settings and put it in silent mode, which makes no sense. Why can't I just use the volume and turn it all the way down and turn it off? It's so simple, it's complicated. They try and overly simplify everything, and they make them more complicated because of it. So anyway, it's wobbling. I guess it's going to wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. No, it's not just an Apple either. Actually was going to use the, I have a Amazon one there, or whatever they call it. And that does the same thing. The minute you go on a live call, it won't let you shut the speaker all the way off. I think it's something to do with the settings. I don't know. Yeah, it's stupid. It's not a live call, though. It's going through Safari, so it's not through the phone system. I don't know. It's annoying. I need more coffee. I already have one, and I need to caffeinate. So what are you guys all doing today? Anybody doing anything fun? Anyone know where I can get those stupid clear strips and I'll start doing face shields? We are now in the outskirts of the epicenter of this whole coronavirus thing, and they're already begging for medical supplies in the area, even though they're not short yet. But and actually, it's not for the hospitals. Here's the catch, from what I understand. I don't know the exact details because my neighbor's a nurse, and she worked part time in the hospital and full time at a nursing home. And from what I understand, I don't know the exact details. Um, the hospitals have and the government have come and confiscated all the masks and protecting devices on from the nursing homes. So nursing homes have nothing, no protective stuff unless they bought it themselves. I know she has some that actually her boyfriend slash husband. They've been together for almost 20 years now, so they might as well be married. He buys them because he works in construction. I used to work with him. So he has like sanding masks and stuff, and we had some high tech ones because we used to do a lot of. I used to work with him, and we used to do a lot of like asbestos stuff and all kinds of stuff. So we had them all. We had cases of them that we were forced to purchase years ago, and we use them for sanding. And so he had cases of masks. He's running a crew of, I don't know, 6 or 8 guys, and his boss said use them, give them. So they're using his construction masks, which are generally the same thing as your basic cotton. They're not as good as the hospital ones, but they're better than nothing. So, yeah, the nursing staff doesn't have any serious masks. And what they do have is their personal stash. They're bringing their own in to work so they have their own protection. That ain't right. So my mother is a major hoarder and a sewer. Has like 5 or 6 sewing machines, which we've been trying to get rid of, and rooms and rooms and rooms full of fabric. And I'm not exaggerating. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the garage. I got a whole bay in the garage full of just fabric. So I was going to have her start sewing, but because she's making it a pain in the butt, because she's just annoying, I was going to have her, and it would get her off the whole my father thing. Anyway, so I was going to do some setup and have her start sewing, but it's near impossible to deal with her to get it set up. So for now, I'm dealing with this. But I would like to get the plastic shields, start printing the shields, not just the masks. But I need the plastic sheets. I'm not going to sit here and print out a bunch of freaking headbands that are absolutely useless for no reason unless I can get the actual plastic sheets and make the whole shield. I'm not going to send them off to someone else when you need them right here. Yeah, the overhead transparency sheets, but where the hell do you get them? Nothing's open around here. I can't go to Staples because it's not open. Amazon's not shipping, so how do I get them? Where do I get them? Amazon, you go order, you can't get anything until April 24th. There is no Office Depot open around here. I guess I can mail order from Office Depot. I mean, there's Office Depots and Staples around here, but anytime I go on Amazon, it says April 24th earliest shipping. Yeah, I don't see them unless they realize somebody told them that that's what we're using those for, and they're shipping them. But when I went in there, I didn't pay for them, but I went in there and was going to order a couple boxes just for giggles, and it said April 24th, so I didn't bother. Yeah, everything here is, you order anything on Amazon considered non-essential, and it's April 24th is the early shipping date. Which I kind of want to say I want my Prime membership freaking reimbursed for the month, but I'm watching a lot of Prime videos, so I guess it's a payoff. I really can't complain because I won't say anything. I haven't paid for Amazon Prime in 5 years. More, 6 years. I get it for free, so I can't really bitch about getting reimbursed. So anyway, should we wind up some filament? This works really good. This is the filament too. I'm making these. I winded one up. You can sort of see it there. Onto basically the same winder as this. The scraps of the IC3D. By the way, thank you, IC3D. Yeah, and here's the other problem. I don't have any money to pay for it. So that's another whole new issue, but that's another issue I can take care of. Back to this thing. I made one of these, as you can see over there, out of scrap filaments. And as you can see, it's hard to see because it's transparent, but problem is it kind of auto unwinds after you wind it. I'm hoping if I wind it and leave it on there, it'll get some memory of this spool instead of just unwinding. I'm hoping. Right now, it's printing a much bigger one. That first one I wound up and I'm using because I want to see how many of these I get out of this volume. This right here, when I wind it up, is about 150 grams of filament because the spool as it sits, and I got to check this one. In fact, I'll check that right now. That one there, I think this is a little different density filament, even though they're both PLAs. That spool right there, the purple one you see, is about 55 grams. And after I spooled it on there, it was just over 200 grams. Okay, why isn't it zero out? This one's 60 grams. So this here thing is 60 grams. So if I spool on here and get 210, that means there's 150 on here, which is that one was 55. Approximately. It's not exact, but and when I was done, it was 209, I think, is what they weighed after I spooled all the filament onto it. So it was about 150 grams. So I'm seeing how many of these things I can pop out of that 150 grams. Because if I do 2 of these and I print more of them to spool off and use for giveaways, I can send the whole spool like this. Which 150 grams isn't a lot, but it's more than I thought. I mean, it's a good amount. And the one I'm printing now is bigger than this. I'm hoping it'll do about 300-ish in actual weight because it's going to be wider this way and it's bigger diameter. So I'm hoping I can do like 250 to 300 gram rolls for giveaways. Keep them on these little rolls, so if you guys win the roll or whatever, you get the whole roll as is. I don't have to make it, expensive to ship for one, and blah blah blah. It's pretty good filament. As you can see, it prints really well. I'm printing them with no top or bottom layers with the hex infill, which looks really cool. They've changed a little few things between this one and that one, just besides just the size. And I'm going to have to do another winder head because I made the inner diameter just a hair bigger, so it's a bigger diameter without wasting more filament. I need a bigger diameter of the spool core. So, yeah. But this thing should work as is. And it's all just snapped together. I designed it all to just snap together and snap apart. So if you do want to take it apart, okay, it just snaps apart. And then this thing snaps in here like so. There's like a little alignment channel so it gets a grip. And it won't just spin out. It'll actually has strength and resistance. This one's a little bit loose. This is actually, I printed this a little smaller. The original one was too big, which I don't get why. Because I measured it in there. I think I changed the size after I don't know, I did something. Something I did. Yeah, that's just too big. It's not even going to fit in there. Well, maybe I can flex it in there. Yeah, it goes in there, but it's bowing the crap out of it. I don't know if you can see that. But it's bowing the crap out of these arms. So I wanted it to do a little bit, but not that much. And then I shrunk it a little, and I went a little too far. Although this is pretty close. I mean, that'll work. That'll work. So, the whole point is, I'm hoping I can take this thing, put it on this here thing, and then put it on this here thing, so, push it up to about there. And hopefully you'll be able to see. What the hell was that? Made all kinds of noises. It seems to be working, right? No feedback, no weird sounds, no nothing. All I did with this is I literally made this little spoolie center thing this way. That slides in, and I put one of my big long, and I just broke it. Just a simple spoolie thing that the end cap goes on. I got one of my big long 8-inch driver bits that slides through, and it just sits on the cardboard box it came in, and it actually works really well. Okay, my friends, is that. And then you take the piece of filament, and you don't want to let go of it, because if that gets tangled up in that big roll, you're kind of screwed. You know what? This should go like this, so it can actually catch the whole thing. And then this, somewhere in here, I have a little starter hole. Where did I put it? Right there. And this didn't stay in a little starter hole. And this, I just squeeze the trigger and wind it up. Once I get it somewhat started. This worked better last night. Worked beautifully last night. Now, of course, when I'm live streaming, it's working like crap. Okay, what's the issue here? Oh, the issue is I don't have my glasses on and I can't see what the hell I'm doing. There we go. Now I can see. Okay, this worked like a dream last night. And there we go. Of course, you can't see it, can you? I could probably be a little more precise and guide it on there a little better. This thing's got to go away. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it works. Works pretty good, actually. Once it gets going, getting it started isn't the easiest thing. This is a little loose. You gotta tighten it up a little. It's working though. What's up, Sean? And it's spun off the side. I think it's about all we're going to get on it before it starts going off the edges. So hold on to that one. Hold on to that one. This one. Stick this in there so it doesn't come undone. And the good thing is where I did these hexagonal thingies, we can use those as ends, even though I actually designed them into it. I'm not gonna anymore because it just uses more filament and they don't work so well. So use the little hexies and just push it in there. There you go. Let's see how much he weighs. Well, I'm guessing ounces, grams. $190. So that means there's about 130 grams on here. This one's not rolled as tight as I rolled that one. I rolled that other one really tight. That's pretty cool. And it works, sort of. Generally. Considering. Which is something I whipped up yesterday. So there's that. And it barely touched this huge roll. So I want to do bigger samples than this. but this is a good test. And I'm using these little ones to make more big ones so I can get you guys bigger rolls when it's time to do the whole giveaway EE thing. I'm hoping I'll have like 6 or 7 of them off of that. Maybe less. I also got a roll of black. Full roll. So, there's that. 10 after 9. Anyone want to jump in? You can jump in anytime. Hang out, yes. I believe that's the right link. Anybody got some better ideas where I can modify this to make it better? Other than just plain make it bigger. I think it works pretty well. Considering it's all snapped together. And that's actually, I mean, 100 grams is not a small amount of filament. I mean, I hate those little samples that are like 50 grams. They're just too small. 25 grams. They're like 6 wines. It's like useless. 50 grams is usable. Borderline. Can't do a whole lot with it, but you can play with it. That one's going to be bigger. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there you go. It's done. Should be easy to see now. As you can see, that's a good size bit bigger. Not only that, this is the end cap, but it's going to be a little wider too. So it should hold quite a bit more. There's kind of I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can sort of see it on camera. There's like a blue tint to it. It's not fully clear. It's got a really light blue tint on it, which is kind of cool. Hodgepodge. They even named it that color. It says it right on the box. Hodgepodge. That's funny. So let's export the bigger part of the spool. And where's my fusion? Spool main. Export. Save as STL. Okay. Spool main. Save. Let's go to Idea Maker. And add. I do have Frown King up here, yep. Spool main. And start slicing. And slice. Simple spool. Slicing complete. And it's dogging heavily because I got about 18 different things running. Let's see, I can quit photos, which will save some processing power. And I can quit this, which will save some processing power. Don't save. There we go. Now it's moving. Yeah. Time for a new computer. Oh, wait. I just got this. This old computer. 4 hours and 2 minutes. That's kind of a long time, but sure, whatever. And that's what it'll look like. And there's a little notchy notch for the start. It's inset. It's got some key alignments to align the thing and lock it into place. Wonder if I could actually make this thinner right here. It's kind of thick. How thick did I make that? Can I make it thinner? That would save some time, energy, and filament. 2.8. I think I did it at about 3. What did I do with that? What is the thickness of that? Where's my extrude of the thickness? That one there. Edit feature. 2 millimeters. And I get 2.8 then. Not a clue. Get down to 2.8. No wonder. Close preview. If I sink it into the bed, negative 0.8 slice. That should give me a 2 millimeter piece instead of 2.8, which should save a little bit of time. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What's up, Don? Just a little bit of time. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of time. See, what was it? 4 hours and something? And now we're down to 3:30. Preview. I think that'll be fine. What do you guys think? Think that's fine? I think that's fine. Export to disk. Save. Done. Go over to the, I gotta open up Pumpkin Rep. Repetier host. Yep. Print of upper spool is done. Upload G-code. Spool main. Up. Open. Spool main. Come on. And print me. Look, it's going to render it in 3D. Don't much care. And it's going to spit out another one. Did I clean that off? Yep. Move that over. Get it all lined up and let it print. So this is the IC3D hodgepodge filament. I'm printing the spool holders out of it to ship out the IC3D hodgepodge. It's printing pretty well. Pretty good print, considering there's no like top or bottom layer. And that's quite a bit bigger than that one. So it should load up some more filament. I am going to have to do a new core little thing for winding because that's not going to work. That's not a problem. So yeah, there's that. And that's that. And with that, we're that. And daddy that. So this thing can go away now. And I can put it back over here and charge it because it is getting low on battery power. And I can boot it. Kick from studio. I don't want to actually kick them. Leave. Even better. So, what's everyone else doing today? Anyone printing face shields or masks or Anything else fun and exciting that has nothing to do with anything? Like anything? Somebody hop in here because I'm not very exciting. And the printer is getting ready to print away. Prime line. I will say it took me a little while to build this printer all the way it is now. It's working really well. The only thing I do want to do is change the filament loading area. I need to. Right now, this line is rubbing against the lead screw. It's very minor, but now it's not. So it's only when it homes, but it drives me nuts. So I got to change the angle so the tube doesn't rub. Not that it's a big deal because it's just a feed tube. It's not it's not an actual Bowden. It's just a guide to get it into the extruder and stuff, and stuff. So anyway, shut that thing right off. Blah, blah, blah. So, you know what I thought was funny? I don't know if you guys saw that Chris Riley's doing his giveaway on the 4th. I went to, click on the whole notification bell. Then comes up and says 8 waiting. Yeah, they got like 5 days to wait. They're going to sit there waiting for 5 days. Brilliant. Simply brilliant. You on YouTube. And turn that off. Making noises. Anyway, 0.5% done. 0.5%. My current print time is 51 hours. Are you freaking kidding me? I couldn't. Not in my room. I can't do it. I can't sleep with that thing running. And that's quiet. That's actually quieter than the what's up, Lightspeed? That's actually quieter than the duet board is. Mini spools. Mid-size spools. So what do you guys think? If this is right around 100, 150 grams, depending on how tight I want it, this is just over 100, right? Yeah. Came to like 130. And this is that much bigger. And I think I have to get the height. I'm guessing I should be able to hit just shy of 500 grams on this. Yeah, I can't sleep with the printers in the room. Drives me nuts. Too much noise. I wake too easily. That and like when the spool winds, it's not even a printer. Like right now, the thing just running isn't that bad. I could probably sleep with it running. What I can't do is like when the spool like unwinds and makes that rattling noise. That's what I'd be like, what's wrong? What's broken? I would never sleep. Can't sleep with the thing running in my room. Just can't. Makes too much noise. Yeah, bypass make a lot of noise. Yeah, kind of. There was one in the rest home next to my father, which I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm doing about that today. Guess I'm gonna have to drag down there. Don't really want to go there today. I don't know if they're gonna let us in. We got confirmed cases as of last night in rest homes and in the hospital here yesterday. As of yesterday. So they may not even let us in the hospital. So yeah, I think I'm gonna kill it in about 2 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever. Since then you guys want to come in and hang out and BS, and I'm just bored and boring, I should say. I'm not bored. I got stuff to do, but I gotta bring mom to the hospital, I guess. Oh, something didn't stick. I think it'll be all right. It's hard to tell with the clearish filament. Oh, there goes the phone. Who is it? Call from wireless caller. Hey, we got a Viking.
Hi guys. Yes.
What's up?
I've been working on the tree, or Hemender, as I call it now.
What's there to do than Mary? You mount the thing and you go. Works beautifully.
Yeah. I had a bit of issue with grounding and stuff, so I'm trying to tune it in now.
Did you over tighten or under tighten that little adjustment knobby thing?
I've been all over the spectrum now. I suspect also that I had heat creep for a while. I ran the fan probably too low, so I've been experimenting with that too.
Yeah, because that's the first thing I did is I got rid of their fan. I don't think their fan. Well, their fan's actually pretty ballsy.
It blows really good.
It's loud as crap, but
yeah, it is. That's why
the big fan on this one, on both of mine, got the big, huge, double wide fan. Yeah, that blows freaking plenty of air. That thing's blowing tons of air.
Yeah.
Did you put the? I hear it.
Yeah.
Did you put the compound on the heat break when you mounted it?
No.
Well, there you go. You have to put that compound on there. That's why you're getting heat creep.
Yeah, it might be heat creep, but I can just pull the filament out, cut it because it grinded the filament, and it goes again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, put the compound on there.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of doing that, but it definitely helps.
Yeah.
You still really shouldn't. I mean, what are you running? Just PLA, right?
Yeah. I tried TPU as well. That's when I first had problems.
I had no problems with.
Yeah. Ran for a while, then just started grinding the filaments.
Did you check it and make sure you didn't have one of those ones with the broken gears?
Yeah, I haven't seen. I haven't opened it, but it worked so far well. First times I printed with it, so I haven't.
It may be one of those cracked gears because one of the gears won't grind, then, and that'll make it grind.
Yeah, maybe.
They'll send you a new one. The problem is, a new gear. All you do is pop the gear head in.
Should be a problem.
Ain't gonna send it to you now.
No.
Get one now.
Yeah.
I've been lucky. Both of mine run fine. I mean, the only problems I have is sometimes unloading it, it'll catch because the whole filament path is so tight. When you go to take it out, that hot filament kind of swells a little bit and catches.
Yeah,
that's the problem I've had. I found I just yank on it really hard and it pops free.
Yeah, it mostly works pretty good, but it could print for several hours, then suddenly I start grinding. So
I haven't had a single problem with this thing.
No.
Either one of them. I mean, I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Such a Homero snob.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess I gotta cut it because I can hear my mother yelling. I think she's gonna want to go to the hospital and hang out with my father.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I don't know if they'll even let us in. We just got whaled last night. Our statistics went way up in this area overnight.
Oh, yeah. Happens fast sometimes.
My neighbor's rest home just got it confirmed. One of the elderly has it, which they're trying to figure out how, because that's a biggie, because this person's been in the building for like 4 months, never left.
Yeah. So someone outside.
So somebody brought it in, or one of the nurses brought it in. So now her boyfriend is in construction, and the nursing home said, if he goes to work today, you don't.
Yeah.
Because he needs to be where he's around her. He needs to be quarantined so she can go to work. Otherwise, he could spread it to her. So he can call his work. I mean, he's working basically alone. There's only like the 2 or 3 of them that work together.
Yeah.
So he was trying to stay working just because. And her place said, no, he can't go to work if you are, and we need you. So tell him to stay home.
Yeah. Weird times we live in.
I guess. I mean, I only got half the story from him because it was like talking through the door like 20 feet away.
Yeah. Kind of hard to communicate that way.
Yeah, it's getting a little weird.
Yeah.
But I know there's a couple confirmed cases in the hospital. There wasn't any yesterday, and there are now in the hospital my father's in. Yeah. So they may not even let us in there today.
Oh.
So I will be calling in a bit to see what time and then ask my mother what time she wants to go and visit. My aunt took her yesterday. She was only supposed to be there an hour. 4 hours later, my aunt's calling me, your mother's driving me crazy.
Yeah. Hopefully, you can get in today.
Yeah, I'm kind of at the point of I'd almost rather not.
Yeah. It's hard.
It's at the point of it's just making it worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Hard going through that.
5 pounds now. They weighed him last night. 85 freaking pounds. There ain't much left.
Well,
pulled the feeding tubes. It's got no food. He's got nothing going into him. They got painkillers, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's like basically pulling the plug on him.
Yeah. Let it happen. Yeah.
He had a massive stroke the other night, so.
Yeah.
And he's not doing it. I mean, he's just, you go in there and you like, his eyes might open for a second. He kind of looks at you, and that's that.
Yeah.
No response, he's done.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of not, because like the last year, as far as I'm concerned, has just been torture for him. He's been freaking losing it for a year, and we've been trying to keep him around, but
yeah,
the last 2-3 months have just been torture. There's no point in continuing. My brother's like, should we keep him? Should we do the oxygen? I'm like, no, just stop.
Yeah,
freaking done.
Let him rest. Yeah. Oh, it's when we get to that point in life and have to go through stuff like that.
Oh, the hard part is like, my mother wants to bring him home. I'm like, yeah, that's just what we need.
Yeah.
Just get over him for the next 48 hours and watch him,
Yeah.
I don't have the tools. I don't have the space. She's got so much shit in this house. I don't have the space to even put him.
No.
So there's that. My brothers can't come help. They just shut the borders down. So they're out of the state. All my brothers are out of state, so none of them come help. Not like I'm going to do it myself. My mother can't do a damn thing. He's better off sitting in the hospital where they got plenty of morphine.
Yeah. sometimes that's the best solution. Don't have to be in pain.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Hi, Joe.
Not much you can do about it.
No, it isn't. It's it's part of life.
Yeah. I mean,
That's hard.
but I'm just not.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
I come on here to get away from it.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go deal with her, so I gotta kill the stream anyways.
Yeah.
Are you gonna start up a stream of your own? I think you should.
Yeah, maybe. I got some stuff.
You guys are all quarantined out too, right?
Yeah, I've been all alone here for over 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
So,
Are you there
Yeah.
with your girlfriend, or are you by yourself?
I'm in my own apartment. She's in hers. She got a kid now and stuff. So,
Oh,
and
okay, that's
she's
good.
in the high risk group. So we need to be really careful.
Oh,
That's why we haven't seen each other for a couple of weeks.
that sucks.
Yeah, it does. So hopefully we'll see each other soon. It's no fun being in a relationship and not be able to see each other. That sucks.
Do you ever sleep? You're funny, Joe.
Yeah. I got
I was gonna
something.
say, you were on last night with Chris until what?
I think it's something like that. Yeah. It was even later the day before. Then it was 7 or 8, I think. So pretty late.
All right, that's my aunt calling, so I gotta take that. I gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Later, guys.
Yeah, I'll do I'll start a best stream now. A quick one.
Yeah, go to his place.
Please do.
Later, guys.
Yeah. Later.